They almost punched each other. Not because they hated each other, because they were broke. And the company they built together was dying. Daniel and Marcus didn't start as business partners. They started as brothers. Same neighborhood, same struggle, same dream. Let's build something that changes our lives. They had no investors, no rich family, no safety net, just savings and belief. Year one felt like a movie. First client, first $10,000 month. First time thinking, we made it. They upgraded their laptops, signed a small office, started talking bigger. That was the mistake. Because success that comes fast hides weak foundations. 3 months later, revenue dropped 40%. 6 months later, their biggest client left. 9 months later, they couldn't pay themselves. But they didn't tell anyone. On Instagram, they still looked successful. Behind closed doors, they were bleeding. Stress changes tone. Tone changes trust. Daniel thought Marcus was too emotional. Marcus thought Daniel was too controlling. Meetings turned into arguments. Arguments turned into blame. Then came the night. The night, everything almost ended. They were sitting in the office at 11:47 p.m. Bank account, almost empty. Marcus said quietly, "Maybe we should shut it down." Daniel stood up so fast his chair fell. "You want to quit? I want to survive." Silence. The kind of silence that destroys partnerships. Because failure doesn't break businesses first. It breaks relationships. For a moment, it was over. 2 years of work. Sacrifice. Sleep deprivation. Gone. But here's what most people don't know. Rock bottom removes ego. And ego was their real problem. Not the market. Not competition. Ego. They weren't building for customers. They were building to look successful. So instead of arguing again, they did something uncomfortable. They audited everything. Every expense. Every offer. Every client complaint. And they saw it. Their product wasn't bad. It was confusing. They were trying to be everything. So they decided to become one thing. They killed 70% of their services overnight. It felt insane. Desperate. But clarity creates power. Instead of chasing clients, they solved one painful problem extremely well. No office. No flexing. No pretending. Just value. Month 1 after the reset, still broke. Month 3, small profit. Month 6, they passed their previous revenue with half the workload. But here's the real win. They rebuilt trust first. Every week, they had one rule: no ego in the room. Just truth. 2 years later, they didn't just recover. They scaled. Multiple 6 figures. A lean team. Real systems. And when people ask, how did you survive? They don't talk about strategy. They talk about that night. Because that night taught them something powerful. Partnership isn't tested in success. It's tested in embarrassment, in silence, in unpaid months,